of the Year Award. This award is given to an entrepreneur who has been in business for more than 5 years, honors an entrepreneur for their professional achievements, mentoring of other entrepreneurs, and the contributions to the community. This year's award recipient is Marshall Tripp.
Not every day you get a chance to say a few words to such beautiful people. Thank you for that. Thank you to the Craig School of Business. I read that entrepreneurs are defined as crazy dreamers who work so hard to achieve a goal that their hair turns gray and eventually falls off. Often called delusional. And there's also an African proverb that you may have heard before that says, if you want to travel fast, go alone. If you want to travel far, go together. I've been in this self-employed lane for almost 40 years now, and for the first 25 years, with my dad kind of running the show, I could almost feel my hair turning gray. But then, by the grace of God, we somehow figured out how to love what we do. So the hair still hasn't fallen out, thankfully, and while the work is still there, it's a lot more enjoyable. It is also said that successful entrepreneurs will have a visionary and an executor aspect to their works. I didn't say executioner, right? See, I was one of my dad's executors because he was the visionary type, and we tried to make his visions come true until he passed away. And then many roles evolved, and now I'm part of an amazing team of brothers of other mothers and sisters of other misters. And since I'm the old guy now on the team, I had acquired a few extra sons and daughters as well. Maybe some grands here pretty soon. I'm really blessed to have a few of them in here today, in this room today, representing part of our past, our present, and our future as what we like to call Team PERKA. So, first, I'd like to thank my wife, wonderful, supportive, always there for me, married 41 years with her, and thankfully still my first wife. I have a couple sisters of other mothers in the room here. Michelle Janorski, say hi. Jen Murphy is here also. Jen, thanks for coming. I appreciate that. A couple other brothers of other mothers. Gord Bennington, thank you, buddy. He's come and gone and come back again. Thank you for being on the team. And Robert Franzen, where are you, Robert? A brother of another mother, really over there. And a couple new sons, Nick Hewlett on the team, just joined within the last year for the third time. Jeff Meyer is also on the team now. Thank you, Jeff. These are lifers. And of course, my unconditionally loving my daughter and son, Sponge and Guy, who are finally beginning to take over the reins of the day-to-day parts of the business. Folks, they are here to serve for our collective future because I believe that this is an infinite game. Any Simon Sinek fans in the crowd? Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of him before, right? In my humble opinion, entrepreneurship is a team sport. It's greatly influenced by our teammates. Yes, absolutely, that's how we win. But it's also influenced by our clients, who we like to call our friends, our neighbors, our suppliers, and yes, fellow entrepreneurs with whom we do compete. We compete for consumer attention, consumer dollars, workforce talent, right? We're all looking for those smart ones. And new partners and teammates to join, and even ad space on KQ2 and News Press. We're always competing, it seems. So I would also like to acknowledge that we've already done the past honorees of the Entrepreneur of the Year. So thank you all. We've all recognized them before. But also, I want to also make mention to the role models that I have interacted with in our room, like Steve Craig. Obviously, he's done so much for our community. The Hillier family, we're going to hear from through the Roths. The Grays, the Sampsons, the Schomburgs, the Eatons, the Meyerhoffers, the Atiers, and mates like Don Tolley, Steve Marks, Alan Smith, Tanya McCrae, Tim Connor, Joanne Cobb, who's at our table. Thank you all. All these people help make us, us. And these are just to name a few. There's so many in here I could have added. But the point is, by our collective actions, by how we behave and how we do business, people see that. People watch. I mean, I watch a lot of you. I'm on Facebook checking to see what you guys are all up to see what I can pick out as a great gem. And so I feel that together, if we can do more of this in collaboration, we can have a quantum ripple effect on others to be and do good and do even better than that. And that's how we can accomplish this for our families, for our teams here, for our friends, for our community, and for our world. So thanks again, Annette, and to the team, Mio, Steve, Philip. This is truly an honor. I am truly humbled to be named in this group, as I believe that this is a strong validation of the things like service, like treating others with the golden rule and service above self, any Rotarians in the room, putting people first, and the high standard that we are seeking out here in St. Joseph so that we can improve upon this. And thanks to this school for inspiring and creating and co-creating the new emerging leaders that we're going to be having in our future. So imagine St. Joseph 2040, right? This is how we're going to get there. And how about imagine all the people dreaming of peace and prosperity on this earth. Thank you.